So do you want to see how Twitter does not regulate fake speech? Want to see? So those goons in Portland that Trump is sending from the Department of Homeland Security without proper signage that they're police or whatever, and they're just in camouflage arresting people and throwing them in the back of the vans and not charging them. That's being funded by the Democrats and Nancy Pelosi, even though they pretend to oppose it. Well, do you know that those goons don't have any special training to do this? So the New York Times reported that they don't have any special training. Well, the Department of Homeland Security, see there it says federal officers deployed in Portland didn't have proper training. Rather than tamping down persistent protests in Portland, Oregon, a militarized presence from federal officers seems to have. So the Department of Homeland Security's official Twitter account tweeted the story out and lied. And completely lied. I tell you, where's the greatest source of fake news? It comes from the government. The second greatest source of fake news comes from the establishment media. CNN, MSNBC, New York Times, Washington Post. The third source of fake news comes from wingnuts everywhere else. But the biggest source of fake news, government, establishment media. Department of Homeland Security tweeted this out. They go, the reported information is incorrect. All Department of Homeland Security government components cross-designated to defend federal facilities in Portland had their training records reviewed to ensure their task missions aligned with their appropriate training. In addition, they say back down here, it says, in addition, FPS ensured all these component law enforcement officers received additional training for their deployment in the city for FPS missions. So not only were they reviewed then, they had already, but they got extra training. That's Department of Homeland Security, except that's 1,000% of a lie. And how do I know? Well, because here's the Department of Homeland Security memo that they sent for these. And here it is. Here's the memo they sent out. It says, briefing memorandum for the acting secretary, senior official performing the duties of deputy secretary. And it says, so this is, they're telling them how to go about and do this Portland thing. So I'm going to highlight the part for you that shows they're lying. So in their own memo, this is what they said. The highly skilled tactical teams assigned to support the civil unrest and riots do not specifically have training in riot control. They do not. It goes on to say, moving forward, if this type of response is going to be the norm, specialized training and standardized equipment should be deployed to resigning agencies. It's not, but it should be. They're not doing that. Specialized training and standardized equipment, they're not doing it. They should. So when the Department of Homeland Security tweets this out, this is a big lie, that's a big lie. And their own document reveals that, and Twitter's not going to take that down. Isn't that fake news? I'm sure that's at their Facebook page, too. I'm sure DHS has a Facebook page. They're not going to make them take that down. That's fake news. Biggest source of fake news is the government. Second is the establishment media. The third would be your political parties, but... Hey, this is the part where I tell you where our live shows are, but there aren't any. And then I would tell you to go join our premium, but nobody has a fucking job. So why don't you just enjoy the video?